A professor at Wharton published 7 research papers in a single year. 7. His colleagues, people just as smart and just as credentialed, could barely finish one. He was not working more. He was doing something with his brain that almost nobody alive right now is willing to do. And the worst part is, you used to be able to do it too. You have lost the ability, and you do not even know when it happened. In the next 4 minutes, I will show you the 3 types of people who will survive the next economic shift. I will show you why checking your phone for 3 seconds can destroy 20 minutes of thinking. And I will give you a formula that explains why some people produce masterwork in 5 hours, while others produce nothing in 10. But the disturbing part comes later. Because there is a reason you resist the one thing that would change everything. And that reason is hiding inside your psychology. 2 MIT economists studied what happens when machines start replacing human work. Not future tense, present tense, happening now. They found the economy is splitting into winners and losers. First, high-skilled workers like Nate Silver, who built statistical models that pulled traffic to a major news outlet. Second, superstars like the creator of Ruby on Rails, who reached a global audience. Companies no longer hire locally, they hire the best person on Earth. Third, owners of capital like early investors in major tech companies. Unless you have billions to invest, you need to become one of the first 2, and both require the same invisible skill. That skill breaks into 2 abilities. 1, learning hard things fast because technology shifts constantly and expertise expires. 2, producing elite-level output because in a global talent market, good enough is replaceable. A Dominican friar named Sirte Yanguez wrote that mastery requires turning the mind into a lens, converging every ray of attention onto one point. Neuroscience says it is literally true. When you focus intensely on one skill, your brain changes physically. Cells called oligodendrocytes wrap fatty myelin around neurons, firing that circuit. Myelin makes the pathway faster and more automatic. This is how expertise is built, but it only works in isolation. If you are learning while scrolling Instagram, your brain fires competing circuits at once. It cannot tell which circuit matters most, so it strengthens none of them. You feel productive, but your brain is building nothing. Researcher Anders Ericsson called this deliberate practice and concluded you cannot half-focus your way to mastery. That Wharton professor I mentioned was Adam Grant. He batched his life teaching 1 semester, then sealing himself off during the next with phone gone and email off. He did not work more hours, he worked deeper hours. And this is captured in a simple formula. High-quality work produced equals time spent multiplied by intensity of focus. It is multiplication, not addition, so low focus destroys output and high focus compresses time. 5 locked-in hours can outperform 10 distracted ones every single time. Now you might think, fine, I will just focus more. But it is worse than that. Psychologist Sophie Leroy discovered something called attention residue. When you switch tasks, part of your attention stays attached to the previous task. So that 3-second glance at your phone did not cost 3 seconds. It damaged the quality of your next 15 minutes. Every notification becomes a tax. You thought you were multitasking, but you were fragmenting your brain. But here is the uncomfortable truth. You already know your best work happens when you lock in completely, so why do not you do it? Because deep focus is uncomfortable. Sitting alone with one hard problem forces you to face confusion and uncertainty. Distraction is not just a bad habit, it is an escape strategy. Your inbox is a hiding place and your notifications are an escape hatch. Every quick check is your brain choosing comfort over capability. And every time you choose comfort, you choose to stay replaceable. The economy is splitting in 2. On one side are people who can focus and produce work machines cannot replicate. On the other side is everyone else. The ability to focus without distraction is becoming the rarest skill on Earth. At the exact moment, it is becoming the most valuable. Which means every distracted person around you is making your focus more powerful. Depth is the new intelligence.